corny open nester. But what have I done so far? So I've applied for a few grants, and I wanted to not only tell you guys that the last grant I wasn't eligible for, but it's all good because that's the importance of going through the sessions, the information, so you can actually find out like the little one or two things that actually doesn't happen and you think can happen and you think you can maneuver and no, it's not happening that way. So it was cool because the Harlem Arts Alliance is my fiscal, I learned new words, conduit, not my sponsor. So as the Harlem Arts being my fiscal sponsor, I wanted to also shout out my grant writer. So if anyone is looking for grant writers, Letitia Cunningham is in the audience. She didn't know I was going to do that, but she was very affordable and she makes the grants that get the funding. So I wanted you guys to connect. So on that note, I'm just going to show you where we have, what we've gone so far with the series of talks and where we're planning to go next. This series is talking to parents who are pretty average, typical, everyday commoners, if you would say, that are out here raising their kids or doing the best that they can. No real major stuff going on, no criminal-minded children, no abuse in the home, no drugs, nothing to that extreme. Just regular, mundane, everyday folks that are out here trying to do the basic in raising adult children and learning how to become independent. How can I speak to this? What is my expertise in this topic? You know what it is? My expertise are the results and the results of my beautiful 3 children. Today is our second segment or session in our series of Parenting Now conversations. So this session or segment is going to be titled Parenting Scenarios Now of Our Adult Children. But I couldn't have this conversation by myself because you guys have been getting me enough. I think we needed to have some feedback and some other energy outside of myself. And I wanted to bring you guys a dad. Yes, a dad, a male perspective, a male point of view. And one, I wanted to bring in a dad because we hear so much negativity about dads not being involved or there's no good fathers out there. But I'm here to tell you that that is not true. Even though I did have a couple of difficulties finding some dads, but it wasn't really difficulties in finding dads. It was finding dads that had children that was my age of my children that could relate to the conversations that I wanted to have. It's the big one. Sex in the home.
Yeah, no problem. No, because don't be, it's like the other day.
So wait. So you're living with Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia comes home, she's dating.
Yeah.
And you'll let her at 21 have an overnight guest.
Oh, I did when she was like 16, 17. Yeah. Because there's a couple of reasons. One is like if you don't let them do it at the home, they'll be doing it in crazy places. I used to have a girlfriend and we do it up on the roof, and then one day we got caught by the maintenance man. And stuff. So it's better not to be doing that, right? Because they're going to do it anyway, so it's okay.
So then, do you have sex at home when they're home?
I have had sex at home, but my lady friends tend to be a little bit shy about it.
That you genuinely have to ask yourself, right? Because I could ask you, but only you know the truth. And so when I was talking about earlier, when you recognize that maybe you're getting into a battle with your child, or maybe, I'll add, maybe you're recognizing that other people are now commenting on your parenting style, right? So what you want to do is you want to take a second, you want to assess yourself, assess your role. Why am I doing these things, right? That's your number one question. So
what do you guys think so far? We've done 4 segments, really technically 3 segments so far of this Parenting Now series. Has anything resonated with you? Have you saw yourself in the stories? Has anything been helpful? Through all these things, folks, we still need the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Because we are still imperfect people. So as imperfect people, we are imperfect parents. So as imperfect parents, we still have a guide of the best parent of all, Jehovah God. not only is the best parent because he gives us the most mercy, he gives us the most grace, unconditional agape love, forgiveness, instructions, guidance, encouragement, protection. What else doesn't he give us? He gives us everything, like a parent. But what he also gives us is, I love this part, the example of what mercy and grace looks like. Because what that mercy and grace is valued from, or how we can take value in the mercy and grace, is by, like Pernell said, having grace and mercy on ourselves. This is kind of new for us. You know, parents before us, it was, what I say, go. It wasn't, well, how can I be better? So for you Manhattan people, you can catch the show every Wednesday on Manhattan Neighborhood Network on Channel 2, the Lifestyle Channel, at 11 p.m. Because as you can see, some of our topics are a little heavy, so we're a late night show. And then we get different perspectives. So I want you guys to watch the show, go to the YouTube channel, because as a collective effort, we need information from everyone who is experiencing these things that can give us tools to help us all navigate so that we can be better. Because parenting is also a challenge, as we do everything else. As an artist, as a business owner, our children don't always understand. The way we communicate with them is not always comes out the way that we want. So this parenting space is essential even as a community. Thank you guys so much. I'm Kitty Rose.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Damon Mendez, founder and curator, New York City Musicians Collective, along with Carmen Whip, co-founder.
Just please watch this a second. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Mendez. I'm founder and curator for New York City Musicians Collective, and this is my partner. Carmen Whip. Together we have the New York City Musicians Collective. And what that is just all the artists and musicians from this great community of musicians that we have in New York City. It goes deep, So we feel, and it all started back in '97, through Vaughn Harper. Everybody knows Vaughn Harper. So we were blessed. I won't say the years, back in the 90s, of working with Vaughn Harper at the Quiet Storm Live. Right, so they was put together. We were handpicked Carmen was part of the whole production. I was a drummer, and we had other musicians that were handpicked. And each week we would have different guests come in, OJs, Stevie Wonder, the list goes on that would come to Sweetwater's. That's how we met Voza, because Voza was one of the producers. And that was the beginning of it. And from that passion that we saw that what Vaughn had for musicians and taking care of musicians and being a part of Regina Bell and the artists, Joe DeCio, all the different artists back in the days that he was responsible for getting them put on radio. So we saw that passion. So we honored Voza as well, but we honored Von Arbor. And that was the beginning of it. And just seeing the love at LPAC, which is the LaGuardia Performing Arts Center, which Carmen is in charge of and runs that theater, that we started bringing in different guests. We started with Vaughn, it was successful. Then in 2018, we did it with Valerie Simpson, we did it with Marcus Miller, we did it we honored Fred McFarlane, which Fred is like famous for doing great music that you've all have danced to. So we started there, then 2022, which is this one that you saw, with Lisa Fisher and Paul Schaefer. It was such a great, incredible evening. And going back to Valerie Simpson, it was so incredible, so much energy, that Valerie usually has to leave for her Thursday night thing at the Sugar Bar. She stayed and got on the stage and sang with the band, because it's kind of energy and love that we have. And Carmen,
and like Damon said, the whole purpose of this is, and it was co-titled Smell the Roses. And the reason for that title is because we want to give our artists their roses now. We don't want to wait till they're not here anymore. So that concept of honoring those who had put in the work, what we call putting in the grind, and just becoming phenomenal in their community and in their energy. And so we have a upcoming
show, which will be November 1st. And we have some information for it that'll be back on the back table. So for that one, we have Vi Higginson, which is from Harlem. So give Vi a round of applause. Right? And Jamal Joseph. Yes, he'll be honored. And then the list goes on. Melissa Morgan. We have Najee, the famous smooth jazz artist. The list as well.
Yeah, we have Jeff Fox.
Fox, that we all know will be the Von Harper Award.
And Nia Day and Buddy Williams. But before that, we're going to do a workshop on October 30th. And we're going to have people there talking about mental health. That's the issue. That's what we are in tune to just opening up the dialogue in terms of healthcare, women's healthcare, men's healthcare. But we have a special guest, Hank Shockley, who is going to be interviewing and talking to, and my brother here with the hip hop, we were just totally blown away of the things that you're doing. And hopefully you and your group too can come and just be a part and connect,
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, it's going to be a kickoff conversation that we'll have with Hank, and I'm probably sure Don Frison with Clean Money Project. Yeah, so there'll be a big forum that we'll have from 2 to 4 on October 30th at the Little Theater.
Right, at LaGuardia Performing Arts Center, located at LaGuardia Community College, along with Voza Rivers and the New Heritage group that has been co-sponsoring with us on this project and mentoring us through this whole event.
So we thank Voza as well. Give Voza a round of applause, y'all. And the thread, and most of all, the thread of love that's all in this room, and which we need to celebrate, coming up with the election coming up on November 5th, is this love. We got to just keep doing this love and communicating like this. And I love what you did, ma'am. And my little brother over there, 19 years old. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep that up. And with this, thank you for this opportunity. This is so good. And we just want to partner with anyone, because it's all about the music, because the music is healing. So anything that we can do to help, or anything that you think we should be involved with, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And that is the NYCMcollective@gmail.com, and we'll have some paperwork in the back. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you, Voza.
Thank you so much. For all of the artists that were a part of the first 10, there is an email address on the back of your agenda, TJ@NewHeritageTheater Group. Please email her. That is how we will get your information. If you were one of the 10 that will be promoted during Arts Advocacy Month next month, the email on the back of your agenda, TJ, this is Temple Jean Fleming in the back. Please make sure that you send her an email, and then we will make sure that we get the information that we need from you in order to promote. All right, it's 11:50. I think we could do it, y'all. Next up, we have Jarena Ribbons, Executive Director, ICE Theater of New York. Look at her, she on time. Let's go, I like it.
Hi, I'm Jarena Ribbons, and I've been with ICE Theater of New York since it was founded back in 1984, so aging myself. Anyway, we are the first not-for-profit ice dance company in the country, and we were supported by the Endowment of the Arts, the NISCA, DCLA, all those wonderful funders for nonprofits. And we're a repertory company. So when you think skating, you think Olympics. But we're different. We dance on ice, and our skaters are artists. They usually come to us after their competitive career, and then they join the company and they train in dancing and they become artists. We have a variety of programming, but we've been working in Harlem since the Denny Farrell Riverbank State Park had a rink, which is back 31 years ago. So we do outreach programming for New York City public school children. They come to the rink, and I have a little video to show you that. The next program that we have is an annual holiday show that we do free for the community at Riverbank State Park. It's always the second Saturday of December every year. I have a little video of that. And then the last video I have is of our Fall Frolic. We do ticketed events at our home rink, which is in Chelsea Piers, because that's the only year-round rink in Manhattan, so that's where we're based. And they have seating. All of our other programming, more than 30 concerts we do every year, is at seasonal rinks, and they're free to the community. So including up in Harlem, it's all free. Only the ticketed events twice a year in Chelsea Piers. So we're having one October 25th, and I have a little video of that from last year. We honored an organization called Diversify Ice. That organization helps people of color skate competitively, and then hopefully come to us after they finish their competitive career. So we wanted to support them. So let's just watch the 3 videos.
It was very much engaging for them that they could come out the classroom and still have that mentality that I'm learning something new. And although they didn't try those stunts, you could sense that what they saw, they tried to emulate.
My favorite part was the little kids seeing them skating. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
The teacher's help. I used to feel like burping the walls all the time, and now I can kind of skate.
I think it's an experience. My kids don't get to see much of the ice skating. They don't get to take part in this kind of activities. So for them to be able to be in this arena and actually see professionals doing it, inspires them. The fact that they actually are doing it with them takes it to another level.
Annual holiday show at Riverbank. We have about 60 young skaters from the community participating. always love skate sounds. What I would like your help with is if you know any schools in the area that would like to participate in the program, to please, the contact information is on the flyers in the back. I have a flyer for each of these programming components, but we like to engage more of the local schools. We're full with the program every year, but a lot of them come from the South Bronx, and I would love to get more kids that are really right from around Riverbank, because the whole idea behind doing programming at Riverbank State Park was to introduce the local children to that fabulous facility in their backyard, which doesn't just have skating, but it has swimming, track and field, soccer, you name it. It's absolutely fantastic, and a lot of arts programming too. And so we want to introduce them so that they get into the habit of going to that facility, skating or whatever it is. And one of the wonderful results, because we've been doing it so long, is that the current director of the skating rink, Saida, started, with our program. She discovered the rink when she came to do our programming for free, and now she's working there full time. So that's part of the idea too. We want them to discover that there's all these jobs that are connected to that park facility. From park ranger to swim guard. You name it. There's a lot of opportunity there, and it's right in their backyard. So that's the genesis of our outreach program at Riverbank State Park. We now do it also in Brooklyn and Queens, and we're in different places. And during the pandemic, we did a lot of Zoom, and we still do Zoom for the kids in Staten Island because we can't track out Staten Island. It just takes too much time. Maybe one of these days. But anyway, so if you know any schools, please let me know, and do come watch our holiday show right up there in Riverbank. And if you can track down to Chelsea Piers, come and watch our artistic programming. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And our last presenter is Kathleen Campbell, co-curator, CODA Alliance.
Thank everybody who stayed. I've been attending Harlem Arts Alliance meetings for years. It's my first time presenting. They told me if I go over 5 minutes, just like at the Apollo Amateur Night, take them off of the hook. So I just say I'm here to present a call for artists, particularly women and teen artists, for the upcoming art exhibit that I'm doing. We go straight to the video. The video has more information. Good morning to the Harlem Arts Alliance community.
Nice.
The Meaning of Place exhibit, sponsored by the CODA Alliance, is seeking women and teen artists from East Harlem, West Harlem, and Central Harlem for a multi-generational art exhibit this November. We aren't just looking for pretty pictures. We're looking for artists who explore and express the amazingly complex meanings of living and creating in Harlem. The title of the CODA Alliance exhibit, The Meaning of Place, contains several levels of meaning. In broadest terms, any proper perspective on place must interrogate both perspective and place. Whose perspective are we prioritizing or disregarding? Can we normalize the centering of marginalized perspectives to liberate both the marginalized and the mainstream? Then there's a geographic meaning of place. In our case, Harlem and America. The artist can explore physical and cultural identities, race, ethnicity, and immigration, gender, female, male, non-binary, heterosexual, LGBTQIA. For this exhibit, by including young artists, the meaning of place also refers to time. Where are we, and at what point are we in our lifespan? Artists whose work is chosen for the exhibit will be paid a small honorarium. The meaning of place exhibit co-curators are longtime Harlem residents, photographer and filmmaker Kathleen Campbell, and painter and educator Rafaela Luna. Early submission deadline is September 22nd, and the final submission deadline is October 1st. The meaning of place exhibit opens on November 7th. Looking forward to sharing great work by Harlem women and teen artists in the meaning of place exhibit. Thank you, Voza, Temple Jean, and the Harlem Arts Alliance community. I just wanted to quickly go over a couple of things that might not be clear from the video. One, it's free to submit. You can do that for the form that we have online. We're looking for painters, printmakers, photographers, and sculptors. We're open to more experimental work like fabric art, and the sound installation will be great, but we have limits on how long we can play the sound during the exhibit, so we can work something out via QR code. The teen section of the exhibit, the age range for teens is 13 to 18, and my co-curator, Rafaela Luna, is the one who's coordinating the teen section. And we have flyers in the back. I'll be here if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give yourselves another round of applause.
Yes.
What's so important, the message of love, working together, institutional history, integration, being able to talk about diversity, all of those things this morning was presented in such a magnificent way. And I want to thank all of you for the work that you continue to do to illuminate Harlem's reputation as a cultural capital of Black America. Give yourselves another round of applause. Harlem Arts Advocacy Month gives us an opportunity to spotlight a number of the organizations that are here. Some of you, we've already been very aggressive, as you can see. We market and promote. If you're a member, we say that you're a member and we'll help market and promote what you're doing. And if you are not a member, we do a post for you because I've seen you on numerous occasions here. We had received an anonymous donation from a sponsor, and that anonymous donation allowed us to do some complimentary things. So there are a few of you who are here for the first time. I'd like your institutions to become members of the Harlem Arts Alliance because we appreciate you and we want to help market and promote the work that you're doing. So I want to say again, thank you. Get home safely. Thank you.
On the tail end, before you leave, we've got a play coming out next month. Zora, one-woman show. Antonia, stand up, please. There's flyers on the back table. Please take them and please make your way down to the show. Please. This is important. This is important for our children. Please. Thank you.
If I could get everybody.
Hey everybody, did I tell you we have a show tonight at the First Corinthians Baptist Church? Love, work, and celebrate. JT Thompson, is he still here? Curtis, Mr. Rivers.
What's up, bro?
Enoch, you did so well. I'm good. Oh my God, I can't. Was it cheated? Remember that song? Was it on the rhyme? Yeah, so yeah, no, I got and another million things. Is that great? No, you can actually create serious impact. No, I know that. No, my son is on one platform that was fascinating. So really.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I have my own personal channel that I've made since I'm 7. So I do so I mean, once we took this on, I'm trying to do that, and I'm doing my channel. Like even right now, I'm live piggybacking on my channel, on my subscribers, but I'm putting in the app, going to our friends. I noticed that it started boosting the subscribers now. Relative. You know, young boys, so I I saw you pop up, I'm like, oh, here we are. It's a good look. Right. So what you want to do is all the stuff that's out there, very true. So that's what I did. I started taking everything from everywhere, put it in one channel. And I found that like that. I still got my so that's why I really I filmed it to me because it's stuff up on the channel. Any from that then I chop up something shorts, shorts. You know, that's where it's good to do the history of like a lot of the stories. Easy put them up in shorts. But just so they got another team that does the New Heritage side. Yeah. Those also have New Heritage.
Oh, so that's another YouTube.
Yeah, they got a whole team. They were already up before I started this thing. So I had to do their thing. Those are really important pieces of the way New Heritage content. So I solely do the town halls, or if it's something from the other side, so both of
So we don't be in contact a lot then, because I'm basically doing a lot of but also a lot of like, I'm going to try and come to this event, but I was going to be on stage this time around, but if not, I'm going to be doing this.
Right. Actually, that's why when you got to touch bases, I'm going to have a sit-down with you about this because, like today, there's so much stuff going on. Let's say you can. I get here, I start doing it live. Now I get the earlier half of the day for the G-Live. I can edit it and put it together, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have that backup. Plus, I give you this, man. You got the Instagram page, man. I'm pretty sure you do TikTok.
Something like that.
Bro, your TikTok, everybody. Because I mean, I'm looking at what you did with this. Yeah. That's in the same format like a TikTok video, but just short.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah. I would recommend something that really for the game. So we should find out this. opportunity to opportunity to give back. I found out we went to monetize. Really? I didn't know. I just found this out like I understand how to get into the black space too. And I'm monetizing TikTok, 1,000. And then open up your start doing live. So you gotta say something to TikTok live. It's like 1,000 subs. If you like first 10 months, you give it a shot. I'm looking at difference in the
You see content, because maybe there's some stuff that I don't do just from like English perspective, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All
that's what you gotta do. Get it going.
I was saying that. I was saying that. I hope you told me, but the one thing I never told you, I want to tell you two things. One, that you will see probably for the youngest that musician.
Yeah, I was just telling you, normally we have a box
time, and there's coordination, so you have an impact on people like but you know, this is for me, so then anything that you can do over and on to you know, like I'm gonna give you my second like you said, this is what I so that limit that you're into that you're in right now without realizing that you're in. Oh, so you why is why I didn't get the job. You is why the teacher told me I was going to interview and yeah, but we're not doing that part. But it was divine because I feel like we call it getting ready to say, like the vision, the editing, the visual, like that kind of creativity. Yeah, yes. But you probably already that's what I'm talking about. So just take the opportunity. Don't get flustered.
say the ones that I just got this
Right partnership, you got to figure out something we have already done. We have already so it's not anymore about what they are doing or not doing. We find our group, we find what works for us, we find what you are here for, not the agenda or the
Like, of course, the artists that you see are proud of, but I'm still like networking. Like, kids, I went to the YMCA, I didn't show it, but I go inside and I talk to them. Because I know, like, at the end of the day, I'm trying to Harlem because I just started coming here. I wish I'm bringing
nice. Yeah. But Harlem, I've been in Harlem since 98. And my business has been in Harlem since 2006. Right. But you take jobs. Yes, I need that you from the town. Right. Tolerate all the stations at Columbia. Well, there's many shows. He has a show there. So you want to go and also okay, I just need to look good. Whatever you need, definitely I know we at Carmen has already volunteered that we got you well. This much information is actually but we don't probably
yeah, not much. Yeah.
There's also an organization that comes here.
What I'm gonna do also, when I get
a collector. For real.
Yesterday we ran on collaboration with another YouTube channel. I'm trying to help them have over 200 subs. I got a whole squad. Plus I got my
Yes. Okay. No, I'm just working that way. I'm trying to make the round before I leave for this. I got a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, but it did because I was helping a lot of
So you're monetized.
I was. No. What it was, I was monetized. So I'm not second. Anyway, that's how it happened. 3 years ago, we used to change the policy. Because they had to figure out they had no choice to change the policy. When they changed the policy, all of us smaller shows, we got hit. Under the old policy was once you had like
yeah, because I'm like, so hard to get monetized now.
Because now under the new policy you have to have a minimum of $1,000 songs. And not even more, because I want to man more. You gotta have $1 songs and $1,000 watches. So I've been over 1,000 songs. The hardest thing for me is getting $1,000 watches. I started my YouTube channel like this year. But I'm looking at the requirements. It's like 4,000 on a video, like 3 million short. Yeah, see, here's the thing. Luckily for Access started, they did adjust it to the complaints. So now what they did was they separated it into 2 tiers. The first tier is around 500 songs. I'm right, that's what I'm about to nab first. Because I'm almost at like, I don't know. It's like if you're gonna have to figure out where you're going to lie, it's complicated. Yeah, there's no playing in the line. I'm more like react. I would react to the roast. You do reaction.
Great job, everybody loved it. Very good taste, obviously.
You wanted to talk before you.
I'm not from I mean, oh, yeah, I do. You did?
All right, gentlemen. All right.
You right? So, my brother.
How you doing?
Welcome aboard for sure. And I gave you my card with the cell on the back. Text me.
Oh, which one? Which one?
It should have Curtis Archer. Ema gave it to you. The young
Oh
lady.
yes, yes.
All right. Have a good weekend. All right.
You too.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say too.
Joyce. No, not Mr. Archer. That was my father. Curtis. See you later. Have a great weekend.
Right.
son. Yeah, everywhere you look, Did I give you, I'm giving you my card. I'm gonna introduce my granddaughter who's 17 to you, 19 years old, all that I saw and heard you talk about. Because she says, oh grandmother, when I get my GED and all, I'm gonna help people because I've been through this and that. Say she did this, that. But she wants to help people because of what she did with everything. But the thing is, where do you start? And she needs to be around people to help you start so that she maybe leads that type of people.
Yes, please.
Because as long as you're doing all that, they're gonna keep you in that circle.
Yes, and I want to be there. I want to be there. And so I can text this number.
You can this is my cell number. So you can call that number. And this is me, and you can go to my YouTube and everything too, and you can see something about me. And I'm in this film. And I'm a songwriter, singer, composer, author, poet. I do model, I do MC. And no. God, it's all gifts from God. I never learned anything. Okay? Take it from me. I decorate, I do floral arrangements. I didn't even know, I just do it. Just like everything I do. So my thing is, when God gives you an assignment and send you, just do it. And that's why you're doing all the things you're doing, because you're just pulling it out of you. You've been born with it. So you're blessed. You're blessed. And don't let nobody tell you you're not. Leave the haters alone. Let them hate. Just you celebrate while they hate.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll be in contact soon.
That's somewhat my story too, because when you have no background of knowing what I'm doing on that, and the haters are hating me, and I celebrate all the time, and I was looking at my thing at number one, and now I'm never gonna get nothing. Come on, God. That. Let me tell you, right place is the right time. Always follow that spirit.
Take a picture.
Follow that spirit.